Commander, you and I have spoken about morale before. What are your thoughts on the morale of the two countries? And given this, the way the Ukrainians, and I said last night too, I'd reached out to Anna from Ukraine and Anastasia and talked to both of them, and they're living their lives. So what are your thoughts on that as someone who has seen war, the effects of war, and how each country is dealing with it?
My gut instinct assessment here is the Ukrainian morale. I don't want to offend, but I don't think Ukrainian morale is high. What I think they have reached is a sense of fatalist acceptance that this is a war that they must win, and they will do everything necessary to make that happen. It's not that morale is bad. I think it's different because it's just a realization and an acceptance that we can't give up. We have to continue fighting. On the Russian side, I think we're already seeing chinks in that armor. The Russian morale is obviously sinking because we see small units, starting to retreat, desert, surrender in whole. We see acts of sabotage going on inside Russia itself. It sounds strange to say it this way, but we saw crowds that turned out when Prigozhin's wild ride was going up the road, and yay, everybody was cheering, and then they all disappeared once it became evident that the wild ride was over. But up until that point, everybody was enthusiastic because to them it meant we're finally going to get rid of Putin, and there's possibly an end to this madness. So I think Russian morale is really the one that's suffering here, even though they're not the ones that are under constant terror bombardment. If anything, the terror bombardment solidifies Ukrainian will to see this through, because they know the kind of monsters they're dealing with, and giving in to them is in some ways almost worse than continuing to resist.
Captain Starsky?
I agree on
my
that.
bad. Captain Sharksky. Sharksky. That's harder to say than it sounds. Captain Sharksky.
Yes.
You know what? Okay, I'm going to stop being silly. Captain Starsky, please. Sorry. Your answer, please.
You can call me Captain Star Trek. I agree on that. Ukrainians realize that they're fighting for their survival. And they have advantage, in my opinion, because Russian will to kill Ukrainians cannot be stronger than Ukrainian will to leave. That's why they will not be able to win this war whatsoever. Because no matter how hard they want to eliminate Ukrainian identity, wipe Ukrainian nation from the face of the planet, which they admit this is their main goal, main mission in this war. But they will not be able to do that because we want to leave too much. So we won't let them do that.